They were not the desert rats in the golden sand. They were the forgotten sons of a southern land, shipped out to the islands, to the palms in the heat, to hold back a tide with no path for retreat. Scattered like seeds on a cyclone wind, the bird force was waiting for the hell to begin. No planes in the sky and no ships in the bay, just a handful of diggers in the Japanese way.
Lark Force and Rabo left out on a limb, watching the horizon as the light grew dim. Gulf Force on Amba and Sparrow on the shore, the sacrificial lambs of a total war.
The radio went silent, the perimeter broke, and the promise of a fortress went up in the smoke. 1,000 miles of ocean, no rescue in sight, just the sound of the jungle in the middle of the night. Oh, the 8th Division is a hole in the heart, torn by the generals and the maps apart. From the fall of the island to the wire of the pen, who's gonna speak for the 20,000 men? Abandoned to the jungle, abandoned to the sea, in the shadow of a shameful broken decree.
Down through Malaya the retreat was a blur, where the myth of the impenetrable started to stir. Across the causeway to the Singapore gate, thinking the big guns would settle the fate.
But the guns pointed south and the enemy from north, as the fortress of the east showed what it was worth. Perimeter shrinking, the water was low, and the man at the top was getting ready to go.
Then the word came down like a cold, sharp knife.
Every man for himself,
save your own life. The soft keep hope, the cowards refrain, leaving the wounded to the rod and the rain.
bandits in a bow, while the rank and file stayed a rod in changing for 1,000 long days. The discipline shattered, the shame in the air, the every man for himself was the ultimate snare.
It's a sun shattered, the shame in the air. Every man for himself was the ultimate snare.
From the march of Sandakan to the Tiber Malign, they paid for the orders and the grand design. The bird forces vanished in the massacres and mud, while the brass back in Sydney washed their hands of the blood. A generation stolen, a division was lost, and nobody ever dared to count up the cost. The bravery of brothers in a desperate fight, betrayed by the orders in the Singapore night. Oh, the 8th Division is a hole in the heart, torn by the generals and the maps apart. From the fall of the island to the wire of the pen, who's gonna speak for the 20,000 men? Abandoned to the jungle, abandoned to the sea, in the shadow of a shameful broken decree. Oh,
the men stayed together until the very